Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another pregnancy update. This will be my 25 and 26 week update, and it's so crazy. This is my last week in my second trimester. So next week I'll be in my third trimester, which is a little bit scary. Time is going way faster now. And please excuse my voice. I am getting over a cold, cough, chesty thing that Jacob picked up at school. So my voice sounds a lot nasally. So for 26 weeks, I finally jumped on the scales and I am up 12 kilos, which is a lot. Yeah, it feels like a lot. I am 70 kilos now, and with Kasha, I think I only put on 7 or 8 or 6 or 7 at this point, and with Jacob maybe 9. But belly wise, I'm 95 centimeters, which is exactly the same as what I was with Kasha at 26 weeks. So yeah, I'm the same size but a lot heavier. So I don't know if that's more muscle. I'm just gonna pretend it is. Hopefully my weight gain slows down now. Not that anyone said anything or is concerned, but yeah, I just find it a little bit funny. Yeah. So symptoms wise, sleep has been terrible, but that hasn't been because of pregnancy. It has been more because I've been sick, the kids have been sick, Ben's come home from overseas and he's been jet lagged, so we've all just been having rubbish sleeps. Since my last update, I had another episode of the heart palpitations, and yeah, that was a little bit scary because it was a longer episode. My first one only lasted about an hour, and then my second was close to 2 hours. But again, nothing really to do with baby, because baby was fine. And since then I've gone to see my GP, got a referral for cardiologist, and I'm going to have a echocardiogram, so an ultrasound of my heart. So that has been a little bit frustrating, but yeah, I don't think it's actually pregnancy related. So yeah, just another thing to get checked out. Another symptom I've had is a lot of lightning crutch and a lot of pelvic pain, and actually this week it's been a lot better, but I finally got to an exercise class. A girlfriend of mine recommended a water aerobics class, so I went and did my first one, and that like helped so much. I have noticed that my pain has reduced significantly since I know it's only one class, but yeah, I felt so much better after doing it. And yeah, so I'm going to try and do that once a week until, yeah, baby's here, hopefully. And the other thing I didn't realize was that with water aerobics, if you do it through a like a sports center, you can claim it on your private health, and it's significantly cheaper. And so now I'm kicking myself that I didn't realize how much of a benefit that was, because we hardly use our private health insurance. So yeah, that's a little tip. If you do have private health, check if you can find something that counts water aerobics or pregnancy style classes as physio, and then you can claim some back. So yeah, that's something that I was really glad I found this pregnancy, because I haven't done that with the other pregnancies. So yeah, glad I'm back on starting some exercise. That'll hopefully help with my weight gain as well. Another symptom has been my pelvic floor. This pregnancy is kicking my pelvic floor's butt. I've had 2 natural vaginal births in the past and have come out feeling totally fine postpartum. I've always done kind of exercise classes afterwards, always done my pelvic floor exercises. It's just one thing. Like, I won't do other exercise all the time, like I'll slack off with, you know, workouts and things like that, but my pelvic floor is one thing that I'm always just so paranoid about. I'm like, nope, I've had 2 kids, you know, I need to do it. And it's just one thing I do remember to do. But this pregnancy and being sick and coughing, oh my goodness, it has really got me worried. And it was when I was at the water aerobics class, I was speaking to the lady running it because she's a physio, and asking her about, you know, what I can do, and just, she was saying to, you know, obviously do the water aerobics, do pelvic floor exercises, maybe look into Pilates. And yeah, she put it quite nicely, because when she asked me what actually was going on and why I was so worried, she was saying, you know, are you leaking or are you just feeling vulnerable? And I was like, oh, that's such a kind way to put it. And yeah, I do definitely feel vulnerable when I sneeze or when I'm having a coughing fit, because I have been sick. And I really feel like I have to catch myself. And I know this is way TMI, but I just wanted to mention in case anyone else is going through it, because yeah, third pregnancy, you know, obviously you've stretched out before, well, I've stretched out before, and yeah, even though I felt like I had a really strong pelvic floor going into it, I definitely do feel vulnerable and feel very, yeah, nervous about it. So after I do give birth, I'm gonna go and get the ultrasound done to check my pelvic floor and make sure everything's going okay, and focus on that a little bit more, because with my other pregnancies, although I did do the exercises, I didn't actually get my pelvic floor ultrasounded. So yeah, I definitely want to check it after this one. So yeah, not a fun symptom or topic to talk about, but yeah, a very real one that's been worrying me. Another symptom, which I guess is quite common going into the third trimester, is heartburn. I'm finding if I eat and then drink water afterwards, I am getting that feeling of the water's just sitting on top of my food. So I'm trying to drink throughout the day so that I'm not so thirsty at nighttime. But yeah, even after dinner, I do feel like I have to be propped up on pillows as I go to sleep, because I am really uncomfortable. But yeah, it's not really bad yet, but it's enough for me to notice and go, great, we're going down this path again. But yeah, it's not terrible yet. It's just there. And then another thing I quickly wanted to mention is that I'm one of those people that has no boobs when I'm not pregnant and then balloons up in pregnancy. So yeah, I'm not very consistent. I go from one extreme to the other. A couple of weeks ago, I happened to be in a maternity shop, and I spotted this bra that I've been looking at online, but I just don't like buying maternity bras online without trying them, because you don't know your size and then you have to return them and it's a hassle and all of that stuff. I'm just lazy, really. But they just happened to have a size that I thought might fit me, and I thought I'll just try it on, and oh my gosh, it has changed my life. So the maternity bra that I'm talking about is by Kate Shea, and she is a mum from New Zealand that designed these pregnancy maternity sportswear bras. So they do have the clips for breastfeeding as well, so they just clip down like that. And because it's winter here and I'm wearing 50 billion layers because I'm so cold, I can get away with just wearing, you know, active wear bras every day. And these are so comfortable. Under the bust does not pinch me anymore. It's got the adjustable clips at the back, which I like because it's easier to get on and off. You don't have to, you know, try and like get it on really tightly. You can unclip it. And having the racer back, so how it's kind of crossed down at the back, has helped with my posture, because obviously my boobs have grown so much, I'm slouching more again, and I know it's only going to get worse when I'm breastfeeding and sitting in that position. So although the first few weeks that was the only thing that I noticed, was that my shoulders were a bit like, hang on, like why are you pulling me back so much? But it's actually a good thing because it's improving my posture. So I cannot recommend this enough. I've just ordered another one. But yeah, so I take a size small, and that's the other thing. If I had ordered this online, I probably would have gone for the medium or the large, thinking that I'd grown, so I'd probably need a bigger size. But they're actually a really roomy fit. So I was so excited to pick that up, and from memory it was $49.95. But I will do a little maternity clothes haul later on, just letting you know what I've been wearing. To be honest, this has been, I feel like, my most frumpy, and I know that sounds a bit over dramatic, but yeah, frumpy pregnancy. but I just haven't felt as, I don't know, comfortable this time around. And because it's been winter and really cold, and one of my symptoms has been feeling really cold, I'm wearing so many layers, I just feel like a giant snowman. And yeah, not that that, you know, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but just for my own memories, when I look back on this, I do feel not as, I guess, comfortable this time around with my bump and dressing the bump. But I'm hoping that'll change as we get into spring, because I'm excited to wear like dresses and less layers, and I know I'll feel more comfortable when I'm in that rather than, you know, wearing 50 layers because I'm so cold. I guess the last thing I wanted to mention was just how I'm doing mentally at this stage of pregnancy. And the last few weeks have been quite tough, and I have been feeling a bit like I'm on autopilot, just, you know, trying to get through each day, and in a way wishing away the days, just because it has been so hard doing everything like with the 2 kids. And yeah, even since Ben's been back and being jet lagged and then being sick, I do feel a bit like, oh, I just can't wait till spring. Like I'm really wishing away this month and the last month of winter, which I don't know, I don't think I usually would. I don't mind winter, but I have been so cold and sick, and just, yeah, life has just felt hard lately. But, you know, I know that's just a phase. Things are going to get better again. And yeah, I do feel like I'm a little bit in denial about this baby. Obviously I know I'm pregnant, I'm doing pregnancy updates, I have a bump and all of that, but I feel like the whole newborn phase is just so foreign to me again, because it's been 3.5 years since I've done it. So there's a part of me that's like, really? I'm gonna have a newborn. Like I see babies and I'm like, oh wow, like, you know, it's a baby. And yeah, I don't think it's actually hit me that we will have a baby. So I know that sounds really strange, but I just wanted to mention it out there, put it out there, because yeah, you forget these things. And I know looking back on other pregnancies, it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, it was great, or it was really bad, or it was this. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, yeah, I do feel a little bit strange this time around, yeah, knowing that I'll have another baby, because my kids just seem so grown up now, so they're so far from the baby stage. But yeah, so I think that's everything I wanted to update in this pregnancy update. I'm sorry it's been a little bit all over the place and my voice is crazy and the lighting's crazy, but yeah, I thought I'll still film it. I've got a minute. So I hope you guys have all been well. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe for more updates and videos. And yeah, I'll show you my belly for 26 weeks. And I hope you're all well. And if you're in Perth, hope you're staying dry in this crazy weather. And yeah, I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye, lovelies.